Hi guys, so for today I am doing my February favorites. I know I am late doing this, it's already March, but I didn't realize February this year was a short month by like 2 days, so I'm kind of behind, so don't get real mad with me, but at least I'm doing it, right? I did get my favorites and my not so favorites, so why don't y'all keep watching and see what I have to show y'all today. Alright, so I'm going to start off with my favorites for this month, because who wants to hear about the not so favorites right off, you know, first thing in the video? I sure don't. So this month's favorites have to be some new things I've tried. I haven't gotten around to reviewing them for y'all yet, but y'all can definitely check them out eventually when I get to them on my favorite, try it or toss it if I can think today. Have y'all noticed I have a new space? I put my desk in my closet and I no longer have one. So let me know if y'all like my new lighting, my new space here. So yeah, let's get moving right along before I talk too much, because y'all know I do. Alright, so the first thing on my favorites for this month, I had my birthday this month on the, well, last month, February I had my birthday. It was the 18th, and I wouldn't say my birthday was that great, you know, like gifty wise, because I didn't really receive a whole lot, which obviously I like the company from my friends a lot more than what I receive. I'm a giver. I like giving gifts, and my friends can verify that. I like giving things more so than receiving. But now listen, if I give you something for your birthday or for Christmas or something, I like to at least see that in return when mine rolls around. And some of my friends didn't exactly do that this year. Now I did their birthdays or I did Christmas for them, and I'm kind of disappointed in some people, but definitely don't want to go negative here. But one of my friends, Felicia, we started talking like in August of last year, so it's like a refounded friendship because we used to be friends a long time ago. But she got me this for my birthday and I was so excited. I'm so happy. I love it to death. And it is the dual-ended Viva La Juicy Rollerball perfume. Now, I know this is expensive. I won't lie, I know it's expensive. So get ready for your birthday, Felicia, and she has a YouTube channel here, and I will link her down below if you want to check her out. But she watched my YouTube video on my favorites or something from my Birchbox, and how I was saying I love the Viva La Juicy, but it was dead, and she watched it, and yeah, and she got me the rollerball. But it is the Juicy Couture Viva La Juicy, and the other end is the La Fleur. I'm not French, so I don't know. But it's the pink one with the little roses on it. It is so pretty. I definitely love it, and I'm going to be sad when I kill it because I go through a lot of perfume and smelly stuffs. I don't know why, I just do. But I definitely love it. That is totally a favorite this month. Next favorite for this month, I will have to go with the Maybelline color tattoos. Oh my gosh, I just found these guys. I mean, I've seen them, I've heard about them, but I just recently picked them up to try them because they had them like buy one get one half off, and they're like $7 just for one color. But I have the Inked in Pink, I have the Too Cool, and I have the Pomegranate Punk, and they are the most wonderful colors. I do have two other colors, but I haven't played with them as much as these. I've had these a little longer, but Too Cool is like the best base coat you could possibly put on your eyes. It makes your shadows pop, and it's just gorgeous. It's like a white shimmer metallic. It is so pretty. And it's definitely not too glittery. It's like the perfect median. I absolutely love this one. And then I got the Inked in Pink, which is like a toned down peachy color. Looks like that. I was kind of concerned about this pot because it looks like it's separating. So I think this one's a little older than what they should be, but it still goes on fine. Alright, and then with this color, I put this on the lid, and then this one I use for the crease, and it is the most perfect combination that you possibly could do. And it is pomegranate punk, and it's like a darker peach color. Now it looks kind of brown here on camera, but it is the best combination. The pomegranate punk and the inked in pink. Make sure you put on a primer, all I can say, because they do end up creasing if you just leave them by themselves. And all of these color tattoos by Maybelline are better if you put a eyeshadow over top, because they do end up creasing eventually, so it's best to seal them with an eyeshadow. So yeah, these are definitely a favorite for this month, and I have been enjoying them quite a lot lately. The only downside to it is you have to use your finger. It's very unhygienic, and I really hate doing that, but the only way you can pick them up is with your finger. Alright, so the next thing on my favorites list, I don't have them with me, obviously. I just can't grab everything, but it's my NYX round lipsticks. Y'all know I bought a couple more for my little NYX round lipstick collection, and I absolutely love them. The pigmentation's great. They're not too bam in your face. They're not bad, and the lasting power, they stay on very, very long. So that is a real quick favorite. Physicians Formula. Y'all know me with my Physicians Formula hurl that I did. I have a few things that I've tried and I actually enjoy, and I went to the store and I don't see them on the shelf, so quite sad. First favorite has to be this blush I got. It is so pretty in the packaging. It's just so pretty. You'll have to see it. Oh, I left the brush in there, didn't I? Apparently I did, but see, that is so pretty, and it is called Rosy Glow. It's talc free, and it's a mineral blush from the Mineral Wear line, but it is so pretty. Y'all see that? And see, on us fairer skinned ladies, it's like the perfect combination. It's not too bright, it's just a very subtle peach color. Y'all see that? So it's really pretty on my face, and I absolutely love it. Next thing from Physicians Formula has to be, I'm so sad because I didn't see this one either. It is a green color correcting powder. It's translucent, I think, on one color, and the other one's green. It's called Soft Green. It's a Mineral Wear talc-free mineral face powder, and I really love putting this on after I do my concealer. Then I put this on, and then I put my colored powder over, or I just leave it with this guy, and it's perfect. It's like not too chalky, not too cakey, but it gives me that color correction that I really like. And then I have the bronze booster from Physicians Formula. It is called Fair to Light, so it's perfect for me. And it's a bronze booster, glow boosting pressed bronzer. It's the perfect bronzer for me because I don't really like the dark bronzers because you can really overdo bronzing. So I like this one because I don't have to really watch how much I put on, but it is the perfect amount of bronzing powder that you could possibly need. It's glittery in the pan, but whenever you put it on, it's definitely not that glittery. It doesn't transfer, the glitter don't. I put it right there. So it's perfect for me for contouring. So yeah, it's definitely a favorite. Next favorite, let's see, going down the list, I will have to say a surprising favorite has to be the Benefit Stay Don't Stray. Now, I have not been using this for a eyeshadow primer. I've been using this for a concealer. Surprisingly, it works. So this is better on me for a concealer than on my eyelids as a primer for eyeshadow because it tends to crease a lot sooner than like my Too Faced primer does. Lost my glasses. So this has really been working well for my pimply areas, but I hate that it costs so much for this little bitty thing, and of course it was one of those sample sizes I got for Christmas, so I will be sad when it's gone, but I do like it. It has definitely been enjoyed so far. Alright, so the last bit of my favorites, I'm going to do a TV series. Now, TV series, I've been enjoying Teen Wolf lately. If y'all haven't started watching Teen Wolf, get into it. It's a wonderful series. I really do enjoy it, and it comes on MTV, so it's not a typical channel most shows would come on, but I do like it. And for movies, Silver Linings Playbook I just now got to see, and I really like it. And of course, Perks of a Wallflower. I really like that movie, surprisingly, because it's kind of disturbing, but in a good way. On to my not-so-favorites of February. The first thing up on the list has to be Physicians Formula's Youthful Wear Foundation and Fair. This stuff is the worst, cakiest stuff you can ever wear. Obviously, it's for older ladies or older people in general because it's meant to fill in crow's feet, fine lines, and wrinkles, and obviously I don't have them, so this is definitely not something I'm going to be using, and I definitely do not like it. So that is that. Next thing up on my not-so-favorites has to be the Cynthia Rowley eyeliner. This thing is awful. Since I got it, I have not used it. I have not reached for it at all. So I hate to see how dried up it really is now because it wasn't that great when I first got it. So yeah, I definitely do not like this, and I definitely don't see how it's worth what it's worth. Y'all know? Next thing on my not-so-favorites, the Jessie's Girl eyeshadow palette. Now, I know I said I really like this palette. Obviously, the pigmentation's great. I like the compactness of it, but I do not like the colors. The color choices, because they're blue, I would have preferred other colors in this palette, and since I couldn't choose the palette, I got what I could get, so I just don't like the colors. So yeah. On to next thing, Physicians Formula. I really did not want to hate this item. I really didn't. The packaging is quite lovely. I love the packaging, but the product itself, I don't know if all of them are like this, but I can't seem to get this one started. I can't seem to get the color started. Y'all know what that means? It means that my brush won't pick it up. So I can sit there and just cram my brush in there and it just won't pick the color up. So that's one reason why I don't like it. I might like it if I start just swirling the brush in there and just getting it to start, manually making it start. But yeah, that is the Physicians Formula blush. It does not say what color it is, but it's the one that looks like this. Next thing on my not-so-favorites, I really did not want to hate this as much as I kind of do. The Physicians Formula Shimmer Strips eyeshadows. Now, it's not specifically this one. I got a bunch of them, and I don't really want to show y'all all of them, but there's two things wrong with this palette. The problem I have is, one, the colors are just, here, let me see if I can open it for y'all. So it doesn't reflect with the lights, but the colors are just so close together. Y'all see that? They're really close to each other. So like if you're going for this green color, if you're using a fluffy brush, it will pick up the color next to it. So if you're wanting this darkish blue looking color, but you go in with a fluffy brush, you might possibly pick up this real dark navy blue color, and that's not always good when it comes to doing eyeshadows, especially if you don't have that color on your eye. So yeah, and these colors are really hard to start. I don't know what it is. I think it's because they're kind of old, because I got them at Ross on sale. Bad me, but I kind of still like them. But yeah, they're not horrible. They're just not really super duper pigmented as I had expected from Physicians Formula, because these retail for like $10 per thingy. So I'm kind of not, really impressed with it. But and they kind of blend out, and they are really shimmery, but not that shimmery. Y'all know what I'm saying? I'm sure y'all do. Alright, so the last thing on my not-so-favorites list is the Pop Beauty Lip Gloss. There's not really much wrong with this, but the one thing I have to say is it does not last very long at all. Even though it's a lip glosses don't last in general, but this guy, you put it on and as soon as you drink something, or as soon as you eat something, or you touch your face in general, it's gone. It's just gone. Don't know where it went, so I'm guessing it's just a gloss. So yeah, I mean, I like it all the same, but I kind of don't. I haven't used it since I got it, but that's what it looks like. So I've gravitated towards other items, and I'm sure y'all will hear about them because, yeah, I've bought a few things. If you follow my Instagram, y'all know what I'm talking about. Alright, and the last little bit that is on my not so favorites list for February is a TV series and a movie. TV series has to be The Walking Dead. It's not that exciting right now. It really isn't. I mean, I thought it'd be, it's just climaxing really slowly. Really slowly. It's just a lot of fillers, it seems like. It's not grabbing me like it usually does. So, yeah. And for the movie, it's definitely Grown Ups 2. I finally got around to seeing that movie, and it is definitely not as good as the first one. So, yeah. I could see how it got one of those fizzy awards, whatever they're called. Those awards for bad movies. I can see how it got so many nominations because it wasn't that great of a movie. It really wasn't. Alright, so that is it for my February favorites and not so favorites. I forgot to mention my Birchbox and Ipsy who won for this month. I can't remember who I said won in my video, but I think I went towards more Ipsy this month. I think it's kind of 50-50 really between Ipsy and Birchbox, so I can't really, but obviously this month it was Ipsy. Ipsy takes the award for this month, but we will see who is better in the month of March, right? Right, so that is it for my favorites and not so favorites this month. I want to thank y'all so much for watching, and I will see y'all next time. Bye guys!